Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Long Dark. My name is Weasel, and we are in Pleasant Valley. Having just found the hacksaw, I have a little bit of an idea where I need to go. Let me take that recycled can with me, and I don't think there's anything else I gotta look through except this drawer, which I haven't done so, it seems. No luck here. We could break down a metal shelf now with our hacksaw, but what's the point? First, we gotta find the hammer, and the best guess I have is that it is on Coastal Highway. Fishing camp under the workbench, so that's my best guess. As you can see, it's a wonderful storm outside. Light is just coming up. And yeah, my clothing situation really sucks. I'm gonna have a quick look at this outbuilding here, just to see if I can find something of use. Oh, look at that, a small arms handbook. I can burn that if I feel so inclined. Man, yeah, I had to go out during a full-on snowstorm, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm fairly certain that this is where I need to go, following this track. If not, this is gonna get really interesting really fast. Yeah, we're on the right track. If we're going to the left now, we should be coming up to the next town, but I might have done a mistake by going out. Not gonna lie. How about we hang out in the car for a little bit, have some tasty food, spend an hour in our sleeping bag, maybe until the storm passes. I was just too greedy. I wanted to go out right off the bat. That's what I get, and now I'm paying the price. I mean, we could also read, but I think my temperature is too low for that. So let's give it an hour rest. A little bit of sleep, hopefully warms us up a bit. If not, oh Jesus, frostbite, I can't cancel. I should have just been resting. Hugo, I got frostbite. It's too cold. That was not smart. Ah, shit. Yep, you have sustained frostbite. Your general condition is permanently reduced. Oh, good. So where do I have frostbite? Oh, on my hands. That makes sense. I don't have any. Ah, boy. Okay, we do have the emergency stim, which I could be using to run. Okay, let's use our stamina up, and then we're gonna be running with the emergency stim to the next shelter. This is the problem with Interloper. On one hand, you kind of want to make progress. You want to move because you're gonna be running out of resources really quick. On the other hand, you want to stay inside because nature's trying to kill you. All right, let's take the emergency stim. Yep, fatigue reduced. I'm sure that's the case. We'll be paying for it. We have a little bit of food and we have water, so we can rest once we find warmer shelter. Hey buddy, just hold on a little bit longer. You just gotta run across pretty much the whole map. Man, that stuff must be awesome if it makes you run that much. But I think it's wearing out. Oh boy, please let it have been here. No, not here. I'm pretty sure we gotta keep going. This is not the right place. There you go. That looks a little bit better. Haha, we found it. Okay. Thompson Crossing. Okay, the town hall. I think we're gonna have to heal up our... All right, let's have a quick look through here. The trunk doesn't really hold anything. We got a broom. We got some beds on the ground, which I will be making use of. What about the fridge? Anything? Nope, no such luck. And it looks like we're actually not warming up in here. A fire and a nap might be the best thing we can do right now. Okay, we got a candy bar. I'll just straight up eat it. No real reason to carry this around. A ton of cabinets, but nothing in them. Ooh. A tin of coffee. You know what? That's pretty excellent. Before I start a fire, I should be breaking down something that I then can use to burn. All right, let's check out the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna take all the toilet water. Thank you very much. Breaking down the curtains and the towels for cloth is great because it's gonna allow us to build a hat for that extra warmth bonus. I also think we can make hand wraps because we have hypothermia right there, actually frostbite right on the hands. So we're gonna have to cover that up. Okay, improvised hand wraps, 37 minutes. I think we can do that. See our health going down? That's bad time. And we have hypothermia now. Good job, me. You will weaken until you stay above freezing for 24 hours. That should have slept. Okay, we're gonna sleep for a few hours just to help a little bit. I don't know if we're going to survive the hypothermia though. That's a problem because we're gonna continuously weaken. Okay, I still have to remain above freezing for 20 hours and I don't see how that's possible with my awful clothes. Well, one thing we can most certainly do is break down those curtains, make sure our temperature doesn't drop, and I'll be spending some time repairing our hoodie. It's gonna take an hour, which I hope is not enough for the temperature to fall below freezing. Okay, it's not. Time for another hour of sleep, even though we're really hungry. Okay, how much food do we have left? Stale salty crackers for 600 calories. You know what? That's fine with me. Why did I have to go out during a storm? That was the dumbest decision, and I already regret it massively. We're still very tired. I assume that comes from the hypothermia. That is my best guess. We still have a little bit of time to go through the town. If I go out and run to another building real quick, we might be fine. Quick look into the office to see if anything's here. We really do need some food. Oh, set of wooden matches. Not what I need right now, but I'll take it. Thank you. Temperature dropping like crazy, so we're better going fast, or as fast as possible, to this little house over here. Oh, it looks like this house is actually warmer than the town hall. We got ourselves a book, some firewood. Excellent. Means I don't need to break anything down. This house might be the better choice for us to stay at for the time being. Found another can of coffee. Nothing to eat in the kitchen though. Some more books in the bedroom. No clothing though. Toilet water and nothing else. So temperature is a tad low. We're gonna pass a bit of time, not a lot, just a tiny bit, till our temperature is at half now, which should give us enough time to really quickly run somewhere else to then loot that. That's the town hall. That's the church over here, and that's the farm stand. Okay, just trying to find my bearings. Okay, this house is under construction, I'm fairly certain. Yep, seems like it. Still warmer than the rest. I'm gonna be using a match just to light it a little bit. It's only gonna last a few seconds, but that's gonna be enough for me to see what is around and might be hiding. Okay, nothing really. Breaking down those crates is a long shot. Let's make our way to the church real quick. Due to using the emergency stim, we can't run anymore. Okay, we're freezing here as well. I'll be lighting a match just to see. Got ourselves a book, another book, another book, another book, another book, another book. I'm pretty sure those are all Bibles. Boobles. And that's about it. Okay, we're really quickly gonna head back. Oh no, look at our temperature. That ain't good. That's gonna cost us the hypothermia. We're gonna have to deal with that again. I don't see how I'll be able to stay above freezing for more than 24 hours. I'm pretty sure I messed myself up in that regard. But we'll be spending as much time as we can inside this house where we're warming up a bit. Let's start a fire. We will fire for 3 hours, which should allow us a little bit of time to repair our worn hoodie. Okay, we healed our frostbite risk, so we're not gonna get it again. Our hoodie is now in decent shape. 20% socks. Man, we could have been running around naked for all I care, given those stats. Let's fix those socks. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more cloth, which shouldn't be a problem given that we have our curtain here. We do need some sleep though, because we're losing health right now. But food is an issue. I have nothing to eat. That coffee is not gonna help us out in that regard, I'm sure. Actually, we get 100 calories from it, so if I cook 10 of those, I should have 1,000 calories. I mean, seems a little silly, but you know what? If it works, it works. Seems like we're waking up a little bit. At least we shouldn't be taking health hits from this. Okay, we're gonna add some fuel to this. Keep this running as long as possible. 2 more hours. I would like to sleep, but I think food is more important right now. We just drank 5 coffees and we drank a whole can of ground up coffee. That's excellent. Okay, I'll be making use of the bit. Actually, I'll be cooking up the coffee while the fire is still burning because I don't know if I can actually make another fire for long enough. We only have 1 hour of fire remaining, which means I can more or less make all the remaining coffee. So we're going through 2 cans of coffee here. Drinking coffee to survive. I love it. Coffee literally saved my life. Okay, we drank all the coffee. Time for some sleep. I'm gonna try to sleep for 6 hours. Sounds like we have an aurora right now. Not really gonna do much for us other than look a little creepy. Man, we haven't even survived for 2 days yet. Okay, I'll just drink something and then time for some more sleep. I think 4 more hours is the maximum I can do. And I think my best course of action is to make my way to Coastal Highway as fast as possible because I'm sure we're going to find some cattail stalks there. I'm going to take a little bit of time to break down the curtain and repair another clothing item that needs it. Not that I care for those shoes, but they are in really bad condition and we can't repair them because we don't have cured leather. But we can repair our worn jeans. Takes 30 minutes, 1 cloth, that's worth it. Man, look how tired we are. I mean, I can't blame him. We've been drinking 10 coffees and used adrenaline yesterday to run through a snowstorm. I'd be knackered too. I would not be happy about the situation. Okay, remain above freezing for 8 hours. Oh no, that's so tempting, but also more or less impossible because I'll be starving. I am already starving. Okay, we're gonna go out and I'm gonna try to go to Coastal Highway as fast as possible. I can barely run, which means, yeah, there's no way I'll be able to stay above freezing unless I stay in the house for another 8 hours. Now, I'm not sure if it would be a good idea to play it safe. Check out the gas station over here. Maybe there's something of value in here. I need food so bad. Stump remover. An herbicide can also be used to craft gunpowder. 1.6 pounds. You know what? I'm going to leave this here. Accelerant, that's going to be useful. A sewing kit. Ooh, tomato soup. Eat that sucker. Maybe we can stay above freezing for the time being. I know 600 calories isn't a ton, but it might be enough. I can run a little bit. Not sure why all of a sudden, but I will be going to the house again. Have a tasty tomato soup, which I also could be warming up, but I don't think this is a good idea. Oh, it's only 300 calories. I think I'll just sleep a little bit and hope for the best. Okay, 3 hours of sleep allows us to, I assume, heal up for that amount of time. It's not a lot. And now our character tells us that we need to stay above freezing for 5 hours. Game. I don't think I'll be able to make it over there in time. I just need to get to the mine or another place that keeps me warm enough. Now, there's 3 houses that can be burned down. If I'm lucky, I can make it there, maybe even find something to eat. And if I'm unlucky, all the houses are burned down. That's a risk I now have to take. Oh, and there's not running anymore for me. Hey, that's not burned down. Yay! And that one's standing too. Hey, cool. There's 3 houses to loot. That must be the luckiest. Because last time, I'm pretty sure all 3 houses here were burnt down. Quick look in the car. I'm not going in. This one is foreclosed, so I can't go in. So is this one. Son of a gun. Are you kidding me? So it's only 1 house. But that's good enough if it holds something of value for us. I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. Hey, okay. Wish me luck. Let's hope that there's food. I'm already seeing a tin of sardines. Eat them. Don't even wait for me to tell you. Just straight up eat them. A Summit soda. That's calories right there. I'm hanging on a thread here, guys. But I'm feeling a little bit more confident that we're going to be able to heal the hypothermia risk. New jeans. I just spent repairing the other ones, but that's fine because we can double layer it up. Only 9 degrees warmth bonus. That's actually pretty bad. Tin of sardines and some toilet water. You know what? I'll take it. So we're completely knackered, burnt out. Oh, what am I old eyes seeing? A candy bar. Oh, thank you, game. Yeah, you really gotta make sure to check everywhere. This game likes to hide things from you. Okay, we have a few calories, 4 hours. I think I'm going to sleep those 4 hours, healing up my hypothermia risk. Actually, my whole hypothermia, not only the risk. Yes. Still a frostbite, for obvious reasons. I'll break down the curtains, because that gives us some cloth to repair our clothing. Not that we can do that in the dark. If we need it, we can do it. That also allows us to skip a bit through the night. It's one of the few things you can do without light. I would love to make an improvised head wrap. For that matter, I actually would like to make 2 of those, but we'll have to wait until it's light enough. Okay, sleeping for the whole night is not going to be possible for us, but I'm still going to try to get like 6 hours of sleep. We should be healing up a bit, but then also losing some health because we're starving. Given that it's an aurora outside, I wonder if I can go. It'll be incredibly cold, but maybe we'll see something. Oh, yeah, we can most certainly see what's going on, and it looks really cool. Incredibly cold, but it might be worth going out. This might be our chance. What's the worst that could happen? Other than me all of a sudden meeting some wolves. If I'm fast enough, I might be able to make it to the mine while the aurora is still going on. And without completely freezing to death. Certainly wish I had another stim pack. Or 10. Something along those lines. And this is so eerie, and I love it. Okay, I'm fairly certain we need to take a right here. This is just going to lead to the end of the road. I'm going off of memory here. I don't know how long it's going to take us to starve to death. Temperature I can control a little bit by finding a warm spot. Food, on the other hand, not good. Okay, so I think we need to make it up here. Yeah, that looks familiar. If we go up all the way to the hill and then to the left, there should be a mine entrance. Come on, just a few hundred feet. You can do it. I'm gonna call you Marty because you kind of look like Marty McFly with that vest. Is this not it? Oh boy, maybe we need to go around a little bit further here. Certainly a path. I think there's the mine entrance. Okay, so my memory was not completely right, but also not off enough to kill me. Okay, we're gonna run those few last steps. Leave Pleasant Valley, yes please. Huh, you know what? That aurora is actually working out quite well. Wow, it's a bit bright out there, isn't it? It's a bit very bright. At least we're warming up, so no more freezing to death. It's still entirely too dark for me here. I'm not gonna try to find stuff in here. Okay, I'll light a match just so I can see where I'm going over here. Stim pack, hey, wasn't I just saying that I would love one of those? And and a chocolate bar. A new one at that, and that doesn't look very safe, but I'll try anyway. Yeah, okay, just goes in a circle. I know I'm going through my matches, but I'm really kind of relying on them right now. I wish I had another option, but it is so dark that I'm just going to fall to my death if I don't use them. Okay, this is where the stones are. There should be a body, a corpse. No, I think I'm mistaking this for a different place. Okay, left or right? Let's go with right, leading us to a corpse that we can search. I know, you can't really tell it's there. Okay, lighting a match to see if he has anything of use. He has a torch. Hey, equip it. Why did you throw that match away? You could have lit the torch with this. Okay, thank you so much. This is really helpful. I'm grabbing a few coal because it's going to allow us to have a longer fire if we need to. And have a quick look around here to see if there's any more useful items that I could pick up. Doesn't seem like it, so I'm just going to grab that extra coal. We're going to keep following through the left. Ah, this is the other side. Wait, no, this is a different spot. This mine is very confusing. I'm going to grab all the coal I can find, and I'm going to leave it most likely near the entrance. Some scrap metal. Why not? Crate full of coal. Workbench with nothing in it. And banged up porks and beans. Yes, 600 calories. As opposed to the tomato soup's 300. That's a good find. We can eat that and then sleep with our bedroll on the floor because it is warm enough in here to not freeze to death. Excellent. I mean, not excellent for the person that's dead. And I see you wearing nice boots. I would just snap those suckers off and pry them out. Just warm up the corpse a bit and then you can get the shoes off. I know it's gross, but what are you supposed to do? Freeze to death? That's not an option. Okay, got some simple tools. I don't really need those since I have quality tools in my inventory. I'll just leave those behind. That looks like an exit up ahead. Not really anything else around. It looks like it should be bright outside, but it most certainly is not anymore. Let's enjoy some banged up porks and beans. Have some water, a new chocolate bar, and with those stats looking actually fairly decent, we're gonna get some sleep now. Wait, I do have a bedroll, right? What made me think that I have a bedroll? That must have been from last playthrough. I'm a dummy. So you have 32 coal. That's a bit much. I will be taking 10 with me, and I'll be spending some time in here, just passing some time to warm up a little bit further. What I do really need is some sleep. And we're at Coastal Highway. Hooray! I think I have an idea where I need to go. To the left is going to lead us to the Overlook. To the right should lead us to the gas station, which is where I'd like to go. If my sources are correct, we should be finding a storm lantern there. We got a little trailer over here. I know it's really hard to see right now, but it is there, which means we might be able to find a bed there and sleep a few hours. Get some health back, not freeze to death. I mean, it's entirely too dark. 6 hours of sleep sounds fine. Please don't dehydrate. Okay, we're good, and it's light out. I'm surprised, despite all my shitty decisions, that we're still alive. Somehow managed to stay alive. Old bedroll that we can't use. A hoodie! And not even in the worst condition. Can I? Yes. Layer up, please. Layer up. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. It's your boy, Two Hats. Found another baseball hat. Another can opener. I think I'm gonna leave this one behind. Don't really see a reason to lug a second one around. I'm certain we're not gonna find enough cans to justify even one eventually. It's not gonna break. Ah yes, and a new day has dawned. I would be walking a little slower and a little bit more careful, but I don't really have the time for this. Okay, is this the logging camp or is this the fishing camp? I think this is the logging camp, hence all the friggin' logs. The fishing camp I think is to the right of this. Yeah, this is log sort, so that's not gonna do much for us. I definitely want to go over here. Is there a little structure I can hang out in for a bit? Yes, there is. Now, if you have food in you, you might become my new favorite structure. Cloth is nice and all, but I don't really need that. Ooh, a soda. Yes. Let's enjoy a refreshing Summit soda and some water while we're at it. Hey, have you been drinking enough water today? You should. You should be drinking more. Okay, we'll get an hour of sleep. Part of me really wants to go to Jackrabbit Island. We haven't been there in forever, and I'd like to check it out. Because there is a structure on there. There's also a little fishing hut on the way that might hold something for us. The ice should not break. And I do have a torch, so I could swing this at this wall. full. It's a risk. Maybe I'll go around him. Go to this little fishing hut over here and then take a wider arc around this. Jackrabbit Island is full of wolves, which makes me happy that I have the torch because we can light that and swing it at them and that might help us out. Should help us out, I should say. What secrets do you hold, little fishing hut? Ah yes, none. My favorite amount of secrets. Trying to see if the house is still standing or if it is burnt down, but it's really hard to tell. That would be a shame if it was burned down, but sources tell me there's still something very important we can find here. Yeah, this looks burnt down. I cannot see a roof on this. I think the house on this little island is still standing. Yeah, the wolves have not gotten our trace yet, it looks like, and I hope I can keep them far enough away from me that that's not going to happen. There's often some running around on the island. I have some rocks, so we could murder a rabbit. I mean, it is called Jackrabbit Island after all. Oh, I see one running there. I'm not going to be spending too much time hunting them down. This temperature is of concern. Hey, buddy, how would you feel about being a meal? There you go. Thank you. I was hoping to stumble across a corpse, but I don't know where on the island it would be. Oh, hey, the house did not burn down. Why did I think that? Probably because the roof blended into the sky and it looked like it was missing. All right, time to take a break. Stale, salty crackers. I'll have those, thank you. That'll hold us over until we have the rabbit prepared. It's not much, but it does the trick. Toilet water, and that's pretty much it for this house. Well, I'm gonna enjoy some stale, salty crackers, and then I'll be shredding this rabbit for about 2 hours. Oof, let's start off with the meat. Let's pull off the hide, and then for another half hour, we're just gonna take the guts apart, I guess. There isn't really a place for me to cook this, and I'm warmed up enough, so I will be making my way over to the next island. I think it is called something Homestead, and the house does look to be intact, but we're gonna have to do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. I'm glad we're still alive, and I hope we can keep it that way. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Weasel. I'm out, and I hope to see you around. Bye-bye.